Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be reviewing the new Arturo Vidal 85 rated card that got released in Team of the Week. So at first glance, obviously that pace is a little suspect, but everything else in the card is really decent. So let's just get into this card's attributes and then we'll actually discuss this card in detail. Alright, so his pace 67, obviously that's the big elephant in the room as to why if you should pick up this card. His shooting stats are, you know what, they're surprisingly alright. He has 78 finishing, 87 shot power, and 85 positioning. The positioning stat is quite key as well. It's not just a shooting stat, it's very much a defending stat as well. His passing is decent, you could say. 83, 82 short and long pass with 83 vision. 80 dribbling with 87 reactions, 84 ball control, 82 composure. Very important stats right there, especially if you're looking at a CDM. As defending stats at 85, just incredible defending stats. 86 interceptions, 88 standing tackle, 83 heading accuracy, which for a 5'11" guy, not too bad. His physicality, 88 strength, 95 aggression, which is kind of insane. But yeah, that's pretty much it for his stats. So he does have a high defensive and attacking work rate as well as 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, as well as the power header trait. So that's not too bad, not gonna lie. Alright, in terms of how is this card in game. So I used him without a shadow and with a shadow. Now if you guys don't know, that chemistry style is like the main one you want to chuck on this card. Without a shadow, he was very much, I wasn't enjoying him. He was kind of sluggish. Obviously, when coming up against some decent attackers with a little bit of pace, he was often getting run past. But when you chuck a shadow on him, it completely revolutionizes this card. Chucking a shadow on him is so important if you're looking to pick up this card, because it increases his pace up to 77, as well as increases his defending, 96 interceptions, 88 heading accuracy, 87 defensive awareness, 98 and 99 standing and slide tackling. So yeah, chucking a shadow on him, absolute no-brainer. And I also played him as a CDM. And the thing I love with this card is, you look at 81 passing, you think, alright, he'd be somewhat decent at passing. The way that he can just dictate the play from deep, like he sees a runner and then does an either over the top through ball or a really drilled pass up to the attacker. He does it on a consistent basis, and I just love that aspect about this card. He can win the ball in midfield, like say on the edge of your box, sees a winger sprinting up the field, and he will find them with absolute precision, absolute amazing accuracy in terms of his passing. So I'm not sure where 81 comes from, but yeah, he's definitely got more in his locker than his passing stat suggests. Now obviously defending, just absolutely incredible. When you chuck a shadow on him, revolutionizes this card and makes him maybe one of the best value for money CDMs you can buy at the moment. So 34,000 coins for a 77 pace, 93 defending CDM, which when you chuck a shadow on him increases him to an 89 rated CDM or a 91 rated center back. I'd be quite interested to see how this card would be a center back. He is only 5'11" though, so have that in mind if you're looking to use him as a center back, which would be, yeah, that'd be interesting. But yeah, if we're just looking at his player instructions that I used in this card, I did have him drop between these center backs. That's what I tend to do with my CDM, especially if they do have a little bit of pace, just so then my left back and right back can absolutely bomb up the field. I do have my CDM sort of cut back in between the defenders, just so it's sort of, you get that 3 defender line. And yeah, he slotted in absolutely perfectly there. And he's just, the confidence was there, especially when he was dropping in between the center backs. Now I do have, you know, pretty much the best 2 center backs you can buy in the game that's not Van Dijk, but some people don't really like Van Dijk. It really depends who you're looking at, who you're asking. But when he slots between Varane and Joe Gomez, he literally, it doesn't feel like he's out of place whatsoever. And just the ability of picking up the ball from a tackle and then just drilling the ball. The transition from defense to attack with this card makes him absolutely incredible. Now, is there actually anything I could find that's bad with this card? Now, obviously it depends who you ask, but you may want potentially higher dribbling, but 84 ball control is still decent for a CDM. Obviously that agility and balance is bringing him down a little bit, so you can maybe jot that down to a weakness in the card. But personally I don't find it that weak, because I don't really dribble with this card. I more tackle and then obviously distribute the ball to someone else. But obviously that pace is a little suspect. Obviously if you chuck a shadow on him, it makes him a whole lot better. But yeah, don't use this card without a shadow. Please do not use this card. I had a lot of trouble using this card without a shadow. But chuck a shadow on him, absolutely brilliant. So, in terms of that, the only weaknesses I could really find was maybe his speed. But also, it's a very, very minor nitpick. Because chuck a shadow on it, it sorts it out completely. Now, potential minor weakness you could find with this card, depends who you are. He does have that high attacking work rate. Now, depending on how you play with this card, maybe you want to play him as a box-to-box, not really so much as a CDM. That might be perfectly fine for you. But even as a CDM that comes back between the defenders, he does push up a little more, so it kind of creates a triangle between your center backs and then Vidal up in front of them. But even still, he doesn't push up that far if you tell him to slot between the defenders. So yeah, again, it's a minor nitpick. But yeah, it's just for 34,000 coins, I think it's a no-brainer to go pick him up for that price. I don't know why he's only 30k. Maybe that, I know rewards obviously plummeted his price. But yeah, maybe that, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe that pace is off-putting to some people. But again, I'm not really too sure because he's absolutely incredible. But yeah, so that's it for the review, guys. In terms of should you pick him up, absolutely. If you need a CDM from the Serie A, or you need a box-to-box midfielder from the Serie A, absolutely go pick up this Arturo Vidal. You'll absolutely love him. So guys, that's it for the video. If you guys have enjoyed, please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for brand new review. See you guys later. Take care and peace.